I'm from Indonesia. Yeah, I want to share my research about smart city. Yeah. You know that smart city is very popular now, but talking about smart cities, many perceptions, many definitions, many perceptions about what is actually smart city. Yeah. What I want to share is a smart city version of Indonesia, because every country have very dedicated situations. So, from which perspective the smart city is interpreted in one country, mostly it's depend on the country itself. Yeah. Okay, my title is Smart City Service Canvas for Smart City Service Development. Actually, if you are already familiar with business canvas, business model canvas or BMC, the purpose of Smart City Service Canvas is modified from BMC. Yeah. Okay. First, let's make the same understanding about the smart city. Yeah. Let's see this simple graphics. This is time. This is the capacity. By growing the time, city needs more capacities for people, for moving, for everything. Yeah. Say this is the city problems. Yeah. And we have conventional solution is lower capacity than the city problem itself. So by the time many cities have problem, and getting worse by the time. Yeah, we need innovative solutions that give more capacity. So we can see this is innovative solution. Hopefully, can give more capacity. For example, we have an online transportation systems. Yeah, they're more efficient, more accurate schedule, so people can move efficiently. Yeah. Okay, what is the definition of smart city? This is our definition of smart city from Indonesia's needs. Yeah. Smart city is a city that can utilize its resources effectively and efficiently to solve any city challenges using innovative, integrated, and sustainable solutions by providing infrastructures and delivering city service to improve quality of life. We can see there is no ICT here. I mean, the ICT it's not the only solution for the cities. Yeah, there is a lot of other solutions other than ICT. ICT is only one of many solutions. For example, maybe we will also renewable energy. Yeah, in smart city. So this is the characteristic of smart city solution: innovative, integrated, and sustainable. Okay, in Indonesia we have smart city framework to solve any problem in smart city in Indonesia. This is the framework. Start from smart city definition to perceptions, and then based on this definition, refer to these definitions, we create smart city models, and these models have several other components: smart city measurement models, collaboration models, development cycles, enterprise architecture, standard, and service canvas. Here we will talk about smart city service canvas, and this model can be represent the real city. Yeah. Next, little bit complicated, but actually it's not complicated if we understand it. Yeah. The yellow one, the yellow box, is the smart city model, our framework. Yeah. The green box is the real city that we can do. For example, smart city, cities that called smart city improved by smart city plan. Yeah. And the plan it's created, created by Smart City Collaboration Forum, etc. You can read it by finding the arrow and what is the nodes inside the arrows, yeah, related to the arrows. It's explain the relationship, and all the gray box refer to all the yellow box. Yeah, it means that this framework is useful for the developing smart city. Okay, next let's see smart city model. This is our smart city model in Indonesia. Yeah. First, there is 3 layers. First layer is resources. Yeah. The next one is enabler layers. Yeah. And the last one is service layers. Actually, the service given to the citizens, and citizens consume, yeah, enjoy the service. Hopefully, by the service, good services, smart city services, they will enjoy the improving of quality of life. Yeah. From other side, this resource, yeah, will support enabler, 3 enablers: smart people, smart governance, and smart infrastructures, technology, and environment. And finally, it will support the service layers. The service layers will be grouped into 3 domains: social, economy, and environment. Let's see more complete here. This is the domain. We have 3 domains of service, yeah, economy, environment, and society. And we have cluster, a lot of cluster from each domain. And each cluster can have service items. Yeah. For example, smart tourism, maybe have service 1, service 2, etc. And something that we will be talking about, the smart city service canvas, will help us to describe service items. Yeah. Okay. This is the service items. Yeah. Domain, cluster, and items generate value for the citizens in the cities. Yeah. And finally, hopefully can improve quality of life. There is 2 value, basic value that really needed by any people in citizens in the cities. And the other is smart value, additional value. We in Indonesia, yeah, still have a problems. Many cities think that smart city is equal to digital cities, ICT cities. So they deploy Wi-Fi in the city and claim that our city is already smart city because we have Wi-Fi. Yeah, but they forget about basic value. Yeah, parking anywhere. Yeah, people can sell something anywhere. That's a problem. Yeah. So ideally, to have the good smart city, we have to start the basic value, and then we move to the smart value. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the service items. Anything can be called as a service. Yeah. Service can be described by smart city service canvas. Yeah. Okay. Next. Before we go to the canvas, we have. I want to explain about collaboration model, because it's give understanding about how smart city will be working or developed. Yeah. I want to make contrast difference between smart city and e-governance. Many people still confused. What actually the difference between smart city and e-government? Yeah, if the services from governments already done by electronics, by internet, by computers, they say it's already smart city. So actually, what is the difference if we call it smart city? Yeah. Okay. This picture hopefully can describe it, can make us more understand. Yeah. If we talk about e-governance, we talk about government institutions. We apply ICT, information and communication technology, in government institutions to give better services to the citizens. So, e-government is talking about government institutions. Smart city, we are talking about the city. And government institution in the city, only one component. We have many other components in the cities. For example, hospitals, school, universities, telecommunication company, etc. So we can see if this is citizens. Citizens not only get government services, but also get non-government services. For example, telecommunication services. It's delivered by telecommunication company, not by government. Yeah, and also maybe mix hybrid between government and non-government institutions. For example, tax payments. Yeah, it's government services, tax payment, but conducted hybrid with the bank. Yeah, so we can do easily with the bank services. So it's hybrid. So again, yeah, e-government is only talking about government institutions. Smart city is largest. Yeah, we talk about the city. Okay, next. Yeah, so this is the difference. Yeah, I already tell you. Yeah, I will skip it. Yeah. Okay, what is the consequences? In e-governments, the mayors of the city can have absolute power to do anything in the government institutions. Yeah, but in the city, the mayor don't have absolute powers. Yeah, to command the city. Yeah, to ask everybody, every parties in the city to do something. Yeah, for example, mayor inside the government here. Yeah, mayor cannot ask telecommunication company to give services in some area. Yeah, cannot ask private company to build school or hospitals in some area. Cannot, mayor. Yeah, but all the cities should be integrated. So we need collaborations body, smart city collaboration body. In Indonesia, usually we call it Dewan Smart City. Yeah, the mayor sit here, from non-government also sit here, and we discuss together about the plan of the city. Yeah, that's the integrations of the city. Of course, there is there's a role, unique role that only can conducted by government. In this case, regulations. Yeah, but the others can be separated in many parties. Yeah. Okay. Next. I want to introduce our business model canvas. It's already familiar with many people who knows in management. Yeah. There is the simple canvas like this. Yeah. It's proposed by Alexander Osterwalder. Yeah. It's very famous to represent any business in only one page. Yeah, only one page we can see what is all important thing in one page. Yeah. So based on this idea and combined with the needs of smart city initiative or smart city service, we try to propose the modification of that canvas. Yeah. So here we have Smart City Service Canvas. Yeah. Smart City Service Canvas. What for? To describe surface items. Yeah. Okay. This is the canvas. This is our proposed canvas. Yeah. It's actually come from here. It proposed to be modified as a smart city surface canvas. Okay, little bit explanations. Yeah. We have a group of box here, players, resources, activities, and we add government roles. Because it's very unique in smart city, government roles should be defined explicitly. For example, if government should invest something or just create a rule, yeah, regulation, etc. Yeah, here. And there is a keyword integrated. Why? Because the players not only one player. It could be several players and should be integrated. Tax payment by bank, it's collaboration between government and bank. Yeah. Health systems, it may be involve governments, bank for payments, insurance, yeah, hospitals, etc. Yeah, that's all the player resources, governmental and key activities. All of them will be generate services, and services will be creating, will create value. Yeah, value here for the citizen, of course. And next, yeah, after value, this is the similar with the customers in the business. Yeah, but in this case we call it citizens. Yeah, we have citizen segment. Maybe some service only dedicated for some citizen section. For example, maybe there is a service only for elder citizens. Yeah, maybe some service only for children, for example. Yeah, and then how to make relationship with the citizen segments and the channels. Yeah, of course today maybe the electronic channel is mostly used here. And of course we need also surface measurement. How to make sure that the surface is good. You have to measure. And finally, how the impact of the surface. Yeah, not only good, but give the impact. Impact for what? To improve quality of life. Yeah, and finally, of course, this is all supporting for one surface. Costs and structures. We have to define who will involved in the cost and what is the structures of the cost. Yeah. If we need investor, who will invest? Yeah, maybe government, maybe private, maybe PPP. Yeah, private and government together. Yeah, and if there is revenue streams, yeah, how we get a stream of revenue and how we define it. Yeah, and one important thing in our country, Indonesia, many initiatives don't think one package together with the how to make it sustain. So many initiatives just a project. After the project finish, it's going down. Yeah, we have to think that it will be sustained. And finally, governance. Yeah, regulation, rule, etc. Yeah. Okay. Evaluations. Yeah. Several cities have smart city collaboration body in Indonesia, and we already proposed to use smart city service canvas, and it has been evaluated to represent some service in the city in a wide different area of domain and clusters. The result, it's relatively easy to create. I mean, if we ask any parties to try to make the canvas, most of them can use the canvas, can build the canvas. also standardized. We can have many initiatives, many services, but with the same canvas. Yeah, fulfill the minimum information needed to represent service item. Yeah, by filling the canvas. Yeah, and finally useful for communication. We can communicate our idea about the service, yeah, to anybody. Yeah. Okay. Final slide. Yeah. Conclusion. In this research, has been proposed new canvas that called Smart City Service Canvas. Yeah. This canvas can be used to represent smart city services. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thank you.